Need him to start the weekend at a very, very difficult game at Crystal Palace. He certainly needs him to come on and make a difference in the last 20, 30 minutes, whoever he decides to play. So he's given himself a problem, and he'll know that. He'll be disappointed with what he's done. He'll be disappointed for him because he's made such a great start. But
I mean, it was funny as well, was it? If you blam it in from 25 yards, maybe.
Absolutely
right.
I know, but from a yard,
tap it from 5 yards, maybe praise the guy that sets
it didn't
up.
quite warrant that kind of, you know.
It resonates with all the kids that are playing in the playground, though, in that sense, because if they're listening to that, they'll know, and if they score a tap and it's not shirt.
Liverpool fans, you won't believe what Alisson Becker had to say about Federico Chiesa after their thrilling 2-1 win over Southampton. Stick around because we're breaking down every moment of Chiesa's standout performance and why this could be his season to shine at Anfield. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for all the latest Liverpool updates. Federico Chiesa absolutely stole the show in Liverpool's Carabao Cup clash against Southampton on Tuesday, and even Alisson Becker couldn't help but praise the Italian winger. The 27-year-old picked up the Man of the Match award after Liverpool's 2-0 victory, securing the Reds' spot in the fourth round. Chiesa was directly involved in both goals, setting up Alexander Isak's debut goal, and later providing the assist for Hugo Ekitike's match winner. In just 137 minutes this season, Chiesa already has 3 goal contributions, proving just how effective he is whenever he steps onto the pitch for Arne Slot's side, Alisson's praise. Even though Alisson was resting at home, he made sure to celebrate Chiesa's performance on Instagram, writing, "Well done, lads. What a player of Dex Chiesa." This comes after a challenging debut season at Anfield, where Chiesa played just 466 minutes across all competitions. But this season, he's hitting the ground running, earning praise from teammates for his mentality, attitude, and work ethic. Speaking to Men in Blazers, Alisson highlighted Chiesa's determination. It means a lot when a player like him, who isn't playing so often, comes in and scores. His celebration shows his character. He works hard every day, always trying to help, not just himself, but the team, Alisson continued, pointing out that Chiesa's attitude proves nothing is impossible if you keep believing until the last second. Manager praise. Even manager Arne Slot joined in the praise, emphasizing Chiesa's hard work and impact on the game. He was the most involved, tried the most, and worked the hardest. It wasn't a coincidence he assisted on both goals. That's the kind of effort I want to see from every player. With Hugo Ekitike now suspended and Alexander Isak still building match fitness, Chiesa could see more minutes in Liverpool's trip to Crystal Palace on Saturday, giving him a perfect chance to continue his brilliant form. And do you think Chiesa can cement his place as a key player for Liverpool this season? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you want more Liverpool match breakdowns, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss an update. Also, smash that like button if you loved Chiesa's performance as much as we did.
Virgil's 33, 34 now, is he? He's still obviously playing at such a high level, but he will be certainly one that we'll be looking forward to in a few years.
Congratulations, first of all. Andy, leaving it late again. It's another late show by Liverpool.
Yeah, but like I said, against Atletico, we can't keep relying on it. You know what I mean? I don't think we were anywhere near the standards tonight. I don't think we were great. I think especially first half you could see that a few of the lads hadn't played in a while. We were a little bit rusty on the ball, but the press wasn't good enough, not intense enough. So tried to fix that second half. I think we got maybe slightly better, but not by much. And then when it's 1-0, you just kind of invite pressure, and they got a sloppy goal from our point, and then it was just us trying to get them back in it, and luckily we could do that, but far from the standards today.
Alex was all right though, wasn't he?
Yeah, look, delighted for him, delighted to have him in the door, but then it's all about strikers getting their first goal. Everyone puts so much pressure on them, which is sometimes unfair, but I thought he could have done better maybe in the first minute, maybe. But no, then when you get your first goal, he's going to score lots of goals for Liverpool, and the first.
Leading the team out in this competition, how are you enjoying that role?
Yeah, really good. Obviously had a good chat.
Just trod on his foot.
No, brilliant, yeah, steady. No, obviously, proud to be vice captain of this club. Obviously proud when I got it and the manager gave me it, and then it's just about trying to help the team as much as possible. Obviously today with Virgil getting the night off, then it means that I get to lead them out, so it's always an honour, and especially at home, and like I said, it's an honour to captain them tonight, and thankfully we got a win.
As vice captain then, can I ask you about Ekitike and his sending off and that second booking, the goal celebration, taking his shirt off? What were your thoughts as captain tonight?
Be very surprised if he does it again. Obviously I think scoring a goal is always emotional, and you always, get that emotion. But he's obviously just forgot that he's probably been booked. These first ones, stupidity, kicking the ball away. We know the rules around that, and then it's 2 silly bookings to pick up, and now obviously we miss him for Saturday. So it's silly from his part, but he's only young, and he'll learn from it. And happy that he scored, but then, the last 10 minutes it was made a bit more difficult, being down to 10 men. So he'll learn from it, and like I said, I'm sure he won't do it again.
Rest up, enjoy the night. Thank you for talking to us, and good luck for the future.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well done. Well, a Liverpool win and first goal for Liverpool. Sum up your night.
No, amazing. It was good to get back out there, score my first goal here at Anfield, and the win as well. So it's a good night.
Is there a sense of relief after the first 40 seconds or so when you might have scored?
Yeah, of course. I should have scored that one as well. But that's a part of being a striker. You miss some and you score some, and I think the most important is to shake it off and to be ready for the next one.
Yeah, you did that. What does it mean? I mean, you must think a lot about that first goal, getting that first goal. So seeing it arrive.
Yeah, no, I just try to play my game and not think too much, and I feel confident in myself. That things will work out, and that when I get my chances, I'll put them away. That's my mindset, and I'm happy I put one away today. Well,
you're working on your fitness, I know, but are you fit and ready to go from the start on Saturday? Because it looks like you might be needed.
Oh, I feel good. I think with every game I play, it's very helpful and it gets me in better shape. So hopefully I'm just getting more and more ready.
How close are you to 100%?
It's difficult to say. I think it's a mixture of fitness-wise and also football-wise. But I feel good. I feel like I'm in a shape to at least make a difference.
Yeah, it's a shame for Hugo. Another goal for him, the winner. But he just got a bit carried away, I think, didn't he?
Yeah, I'm sure he just wasn't aware of being on a yellow in that moment. Can sometimes be. Emotional, and so when you score a goal and you're just in that moment, so of course it's unfortunate.
Sometimes when you have a record signing, particularly who's a striker, so much pressure and so on and so forth. I know he scored tonight and they've won, but everything seems so relaxed, doesn't it?
I think that to me, my interpretation of it is the Arne Slot effect. I think when he took over the Liverpool job last season, you could see immediately the kind of sense of calm, and obviously they've gone from having a high intense manager in Jurgen Klopp and highly successful period under his tenure there, and then Arne Slot comes in, he sort of calms things down. They end up winning the league, and then obviously massive noise around the summer with Alexander Isak coming in, Ekitike coming in. Got 2 brilliant number 9s there competing for a spot, or whether they change positions or not, we'll see. But I just think that interview there just screamed, the way that Isak came across, it just screamed Arne Slot's presence around him, his guidance, his man management. It's just, to me, it just looks spot on.
But also stuff like Andy Robertson, quite happy to take the mick out of him that he should have scored. Yeah, it's great that he scored, but he should have scored in the first minute. Now, if you're a brand new signing and a record signing and a striker, sometimes the confidence can be fragile.
Yeah, no, but not. I think when you're in that dressing room and you understand the characters, and they'll be delighted to have him in the building. He said it himself. And I think, make no mistake, when you look at Alexander Isak, he seems like a really nice guy, very humble, very quiet, but he's obviously granite, because the way he handled himself in the summer, that's not for everybody. To force the move, to not blink. He'd be an amazing poker player because he ended up getting what he wanted. And you can see the way he played tonight. He's a tough guy. He knows what he wants. He's very, he's adamant. He had to get himself out of Newcastle. It wasn't the way everyone wanted it to happen. A lot of people say, I didn't think he handled it in the right way. But if he'd not done that, he wouldn't have been playing in a red shirt right now. So he ended up getting what he wanted. So he's obviously an incredibly strong-minded man. And make no mistake, he's going to be an unbelievable signing for him. That's going to be the first of many, many goals in that red shirt.
And yet they didn't have it all their own way. Southampton did create chances. Liverpool were their own worst enemies with the goal they conceded, weren't they?
Yeah, they're just getting a bit of a mess at the back post. I'm not sure. Endo just finds himself in a bad position. Maybe he gets a shout behind him and could just leave it, but they just get it in a bit